My name is James Shahan. I was a staff sergeant in the Army. I did a little over 4 years active duty, about 8 years in the National Guard with 2 trips to Iraq and 1 trip to Gitmo. I was also a police officer with the Department of Defense for about 8 years. When I'd come back from Gitmo in 2016, sort of had a bit of an identity crisis. I didn't know where Staff Sergeant Shahan stopped and where James began. It cost me a very serious relationship that I was in, and my life was just sort of a mess. I knew I didn't want to be in the Army anymore. It wasn't fun for me, wasn't enjoying it, and so I got out of the Army, and I was starting to not want to be a cop anymore either, for some of the same reasons. But I didn't know what to do. I'd never done anything else. I didn't have a job in high school. I never worked fast food. I didn't know how to be a cashier. All I had done since I was 18 was wear a uniform and carry a gun. I didn't think I had any other skills, or at least I wasn't aware of any. I was having some success with social media marketing and event promotion with the airsoft field that I'm a volunteer staff member for. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed that. I took that and made my own airsoft Instagram, started a YouTube channel, but it was just fun. It was just like poking fun at kids and making fun of stuff that I saw in the industry and in the game, and kind of helping kids. You know, if they wanted to look like soldiers, I'd at least help them kind of move like them. But it wasn't anything serious until I decided I was going to quit my job as a cop, and I wanted to go back to school. So I decided to go for marketing. We had a lot more players coming, we had a lot more events going, so that success kind of helped me realize that I was probably good at things other than just carrying a gun. I was terrified to leave my job and to really take chances on myself. I didn't know like what I was gonna do. I had some ideas of what I wanted to do, but I really didn't know if it was gonna pan out. I just quit my job because I hated it and was gonna live off my VA disability and my GI Bill for a while. One day I just randomly posted an Instagram story that my dream job in airsoft would be a law enforcement ambassador for KWA. I'd already knew about KWA before I was even playing. I'd used KWA products when I was an active shooter response instructor for my agency. So I already knew about them. And I already knew that they were kind of reaching out to the professional market, but I didn't really see a law enforcement coordinator. I didn't really see any liaison between KWA and the law enforcement world. It's just, no one in airsoft has done that. They hit me back the next day on Instagram and said, "Hey, give us your contact info. Let's set up an interview." That took me by surprise. So after several Skype interviews, after some emailing back and forth, they picked me up as a law enforcement ambassador, and they said, "We want to fly you with the team out to Chicago for the 2019 IACP conference, or the International Association of Chiefs of Police conference." And that was my tryouts, basically. And that was my first chance to show the professional world of the validity of airsoft as a training tool. But now I still do consulting with them. I go to events with them. I do product review from a training standpoint with them. I'm their law enforcement ambassador. I'm their law enforcement consultant. They didn't have to do any of that. They didn't have to put faith in me. They didn't have to spend money on me. They didn't have to do anything other than, they could have just said, "Hey, what are your thoughts? Okay, thanks, bye. Here's a small check." They didn't. They made me a part of the team. They made me a part of the KWA family. But more importantly, all of that showed that I am worth more than just some dude going through a door. I have more skills now. 3 years ago, if you'd asked me where I saw myself, I'd have probably told you sitting in some filthy car, sitting on a stop sign somewhere, and not enjoying what I was doing for a living. Now I wake up excited for what new opportunity KWA may have for me, and new ways to show my skills as a content creator, as a figure in the airsoft community and the training community, and apply the things I'm learning in college with KWA projects, and to use what I'm learning from KWA to help me in college. I am such a nerd. I have used airsoft and KWA in about 5 different projects right now, in different marketing and public speaking presentations in college. My name is James Shahan, and I am KWA.